Welcome back to the Haberdashery, folks. I'm Tony Wray. I'll be your host for the next few minutes. Let's get right into our questions. We got a question from Bluegrass Bag 2. I think you all remember that person from earlier episodes. He or she writes in and says, what is the true basic instrument setup for a bluegrass band? And where does the dobro fit in? And when did the dobro become part of a bluegrass band? Okay, Bluegrass Bag 2. As far as what is the true basic instrument setup for a bluegrass band, these days it varies. You can have cello in a bluegrass band. You can have drums, which most people don't like, but you can still do it. I know the Osborne brothers back in the day, they had drums or at least a snare set up. Your basic bluegrass band, in my opinion, would be your mandolin, your guitar, your banjo, and your bass. If you want to add something for spice and flavor, most of the time you'll have a fiddle player come in. And also, it answers your other part of your question. As far as dobro, if you look at Jerry Douglas with Alison Krauss and Union Station, he was actually able to take the place of a mandolin, and they also had the pleasure of having his dobro stylings as well, because you can chop on a dobro and keep that rhythm going when fiddle's playing, or if you don't have a mandolin, and during your fiddle break, while he's chopping, that's keeping everything running smoothly. As far as the first band, what was that again? When did the dobro become part of bluegrass bands? I really don't know. Probably Brother Oswald. But I tell you what, we have a guest on today's show, a special guest, Mr. Rodney Dillard, and he's going to help us answer some of these questions, because not only is he a phenomenal singer and from the Darlings, from Andy Griffith, but also he's very knowledgeable. Hey Rodney, are you there? Okay. I got a question from Bluegrass Bag 2. He or she was asking, what is the true basic instrument setup for bluegrass band? Or for a bluegrass band? Okay. And in your opinion, where does the dobro fit in? And when did the dobro become part of a bluegrass band? Well, that was some great insight from Rodney there. Such a wonderful person. Not very talkative, but he gets his point across. Also, really quick here, I just want to say that Deeper Shade of Blue, I'm sure most of you have heard of them, just got signed by Pine Castle, which is awesome. And they have a record coming out called 20, and their first single is going to be Broken Lady. So you want to be on the watch out. Yeah, you want to be on the lookout for that. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the Haberdashery. No matter what platform you may be watching on, whether it's YouTube, hit subscribe and like. If it's Facebook, make sure you friend us and give us a big thumbs up there. You have any questions at all, feel free to write me personally at askthehab@pinecastlemusic.com. Out.